You just played this same song 47 times in a row. Maybe it's happening right now, quietly, in the background, while you pretend you're listening to a playlist. You're on a loop, and you know it. There's a certain embarrassment that comes with this. We tend to judge it as a glitch in taste, proof that we're stuck or lacking variety. But that loop is one of the most precise things your brain does. It's an emotional system running in real time, using the same chemical rewards that drive hunger and love. If we look at the pattern of what you replay and when, it reveals a map of your internal state, a record of how you navigate the world one track at a time. Affection for a looped song follows a specific psychological curve. The audio remains the same, but your brain's ability to process it changes. This is the mere exposure effect. As you hear a melody repeatedly, your brain stops working to follow the rhythm and starts predicting every turn before it lands. You move from analysis to familiarity. This chart represents cognitive load. When a signal becomes this predictable, your brain experiences a sensation called fluency. It reads this ease of processing as a feeling of pleasure. The effort of listening disappears. Your nervous system relabels that lack of friction as enjoyment. Looping is a mechanical process. Each replay sands down the audio edges until the experience is entirely smooth, providing effortless comfort that new music can't match. This mechanical ease is reinforced by dopamine. While we usually think of dopamine as the reward for a finished task, music uses it differently. Research shows your reward center fires before the song's peak. You get a rush on the runway, the breath before the chorus. A new track offers no such promise, so the reward line stays flat. The loop offers a guaranteed payoff. We return to the same track because the brain values the certainty of an emotional reward. Randomness is a risk. The loop is a sure thing. Beyond the biology, we use this system as a practical tool to manage the specific pressures of being alive. On a day when the world feels too loud or unpredictable, you reach for a song you've heard 1,000 times. That track requires zero cognitive load. It's a closed loop that allows your mind to ride without bracing for the unknown. This is regulation. When your internal weather is stormy, the loop functions as a handrail, a steady, unchanging environment that helps your nervous system stabilize. We use the same tool for grief. People often replay the saddest possible song after a heartbreak, which seems counterproductive from the outside. Grief is often a vague, overwhelming fog. A 3-minute song gives that emotion a specific shape and a strict boundary. You loop it until the sadness has been fully felt, allowing the repetition to slowly loosen the grip of the pain. There is also a temporal element. Music from your teens and 20s is welded to your identity, a period psychologists call the reminiscence bump. Replaying a track from that window triggers vivid, scene-specific memory. You aren't just hearing a melody. You are spending 3 minutes with a version of yourself that you used to be. Every time you hit repeat, you are deploying a precise tool to fix, regulate, or resurrect a facet of your experience. Modern streaming algorithms track every play, but they lack the context of the human behind the data. An algorithm sees what you play. It doesn't see that a specific song was the one you put on the morning your life changed, or that you only loop another when you're facing a decision that scares you. These identical waveforms illustrate how two people can loop the same track for opposite reasons. One uses the repetition to amplify a feeling, while the other uses it to numb one. The why is your unique emotional fingerprint. The next time you catch yourself 47 plays deep into the same 3 minutes, don't cringe. Get curious about what your brain is doing for you in that moment. Your replay history is a record of every feeling you needed to manage. It is an honest portrait of your inner life. Trust the mechanism and let the song play one more time.